In case you forgot the title of the song, we're gonna tell you in the first second of the song. High note, high note, high note. They've got him waking up at like 5 a.m. to do sunrise yoga. Stockholm Syndrome repackaged. Hi, my name is Bella and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very exciting day and I came dressed to the occasion in my Louis Tomlinson merch, obviously, because today we're gonna be reacting to Louis Tomlinson's brand new single, Lemonade. And excuse the pun, but it's truly just the first taste of his third album and this entire era of Louis Tomlinson as an artist. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Bella. I do pop culture, One Direction, fangirl commentary videos, covers, music, all of that on here. So if that's something you're interested in and want to help me grow here on YouTube, then I'd really appreciate you giving this video a like, commenting, subscribing, and also down in the comments let me know your thoughts on Lemonade and your favorite part of the song, or just leave a lemon emoji. I try to respond to every single comment. As far as we know from the teasers, this is gonna be a more sunny and upbeat song, which is exactly what I was hoping for. If you've seen my video on my thoughts and hopes and dreams for Louis' third album, then you'll know that I hoped for more pop. Still rock, but a little bit more pop. I'm still hoping for high notes. Maybe Lemonade is that. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? I don't know if I'm ready. Okay. That sounds like someone banging on a glass of lemonade. I need a behind the scenes immediately, sorry. I love the groove. The groove is so unique for Louis Tomlinson. It's brighter, if that makes sense. Okay. She got me wasted. Okay. The way she's making me lie. Hung from a bracelet. Her look is charming if I lie. There's so much info. Wait. Hung from her bracelet made me think of Wet Dream Just Dangling from Little Freak. This was from the snippet. A little taste is all I need. I swear these 1D boys are obsessed with tasting. May I remind you of Just a Little Taste, You Know I Love You, Babe? And what was it? Taste on my tongue, I don't wanna wash away the night before. In No Control. But No Control was also Louis, so, you know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we repeating? Symptoms are coming to life and now they're stuck on repeat. Okay. Love the way he pronounces symptoms. Symptoms of that? Ooh, whoa, hold the fuck up. The production. Ooh, I love when they do the thing. And then, I don't wanna go home. Instead of, I don't want to go home, na like we had earlier. Oh my god. I love when they do that thing because it keeps it interesting. It makes it more just like dynamic to listen to. That's a nerdy production thing, but like, I am a nerdy music producer, so, you know? Are we gonna get a good bridge? Are we gonna get a high note? High note, high note, high note. Wait, I know I said high note, but we just got an entire high bridge. The falsetto, we knew that Louis was one with the highest voices in the band, but like, I love that he's leaning into it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Louis Tomlinson with a deep voice, but like, there's something about when he really taps into that's just so unique, because not all artists can do that, you know? I love the chords. They sound quite mysterious and like off, like slightly off key. That's just making it more sonically interesting. Why is it giving like alien abduction, sci-fi movie soundtrack? Do you know what I mean? Hold up, is this Louis or is it one of the backing singers? Someone went, Lemonade! I don't think it's Louis, but I appreciate a harmony. Much to discuss. I need to process. Wait. In case you forgot the title of the song, we're gonna tell you in the first second of the song. Which I think is gonna be really good for radio as well, because you're gonna hear Lemonade, Lemonade, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is the song. Hung from her bracelet, her lucky charm if I like. Hand in hand, obviously. Symptoms of coming to life. Is that a metaphor? No point in thinking it twice. And then, like, not even 10 seconds later, he's like, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Louis, you're legitimately thinking it twice. I love the melody here. Literally thinking it twice. Again, lemonade twice. Thinking it twice. Got me waking. What was before? Before it was, she got me wasted, and now she got me waking. Okay, I like that lyrically, because it's similar but different. I love when they do that. She got me waking at times I've never seen. Louis Tomlinson, the party boy. They've got him waking up at like 5 a.m. to do sunrise yoga. No point in trying to leave. This is Stockholm Syndrome repackaged. I have had the unfortunate realization that lemonade is in fact not bitter. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like for the past couple of weeks while they did the promo, I think I was gaslighting myself into believing that lemons were bitter. Because I was like, Louis Tomlinson tells me lemons are bitter, then lemons are bitter. Then the more I thought about it, I was like, I actually don't think they are. Lemons are sour. Grapefruits, yeah, sure, bitter. Lemons, though, are sour. And then I was like, okay, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe lemons are sour, but the lemonade is bitter. Because, you know, the recipe. They gave us an entire recipe. Lemons are sour, but the pith, like the white part of the lemons, and the zest can be bitter. I was like, okay, let me go look at the recipe and really study it. So maybe they include pith, or maybe they add tonic water or something. They don't. And like, yes, bittersweet is a thing, so obviously, lyrically it makes sense. But sweet and sour is also a thing. Either way, I am going to appreciate the artistic choice, even if it is factually wrong. Because it could just be a big metaphor for life, for love, for a person. Anything can be a metaphor if you write it with enough confidence. Anyways, let's continue. I love the creepy keyboard. I love this little interlude. And you know what the best thing about this is? And you know what they say about first singles, right? That the first of the singles is the worst of the singles. And if this banger is the worst of them, then we are in for a really good time. If you haven't heard about the concept, basically, let's say an artist has 3 songs that they're like, these are going to be the singles. From a consumer psychology perspective, it makes sense to start with the worst of them and leave the best for last. Because, first of all, it's been so long since the last album dropped, so people have really nothing to compare to. So whatever they get now, they're gonna appreciate, obviously. And they're gonna be like, this is great. And because they don't know what else is coming, they're gonna think that this is the baseline. And then you release the next best single, then people are like, oh my god, this is even better than the first one. And then you release the third single, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is even better than the first and the second one. Oh my god. And then you've built the hype. Compared to if you do it the other way around, then you're kind of like risking people going, oh, the first one was good, but like the other couple were not good. Ugh, whatever, you know? So psychologically, it makes sense. So if that's what they're doing, then I think we can all be very excited for what's to come. And also, I feel like this is gonna work really well on radio. And finally, I feel like Louis is getting recognition and acceptance on the radios, which is a stark contrast to before. But I can already hear people being like, this is such a summery song, why would he release it in October? To which I kind of respectfully disagree. I feel like this song, She's So Bitter, She's So Sweet, Lemonade, I feel like you could argue that lemonade is a metaphor for finding the sweetness in bitter situations, in a way. So I feel like that contrast of bitter and sweet, or sweet and sour, is even more apparent when you have a song like this that's so summery that's being released in October. If it was released in June, July, you wouldn't think or notice it too much because you'd be like, oh yeah, this fits perfectly for me now. But having it when everything else is dark and gray outside and you have this little spark of brightness in a time where the days are getting shorter, I feel like this is exactly what it was made for giving brightness in darker times in that way. Hopefully that made sense. But it might also just be about lemonade. Overall, I'm just really proud of Louis Tomlinson for this song. It's so different from what others might expect from him. And also, can I just say the cover art is beautiful. And I feel like there's something so symbolic, especially from following all his eras. His first album being quite black and white in its colors and its mood board of it all. And then for Faith in the Future, we added red, which, you know, while is a color, is still quite moody and emotional in that sense. But now I feel like he's really expanded into a more colorful era, which just makes me feel like he's in a better place emotionally as well, because the color is kind of coming back into his art. Similarly to when people are like, oh, the color is coming back into your face. Yeah, I'm really happy for him. And I feel like the way that they're doing the promo is like a serious effort. The budget is budgeting for the promo, and I couldn't be happier. So let me know what you thought down in the comments. I might do the music video if we get it within the next couple of days. I'll try to do another video like this. And without further ado, have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!